Hey, guys, there's really rare Pokemon over here. Come. Now, this Pokemon is resistant to Pokeballs. It won't go in. There's a new technique, which I think Niantic really want to use. You need this. A very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all doing very well indeed, and I've probably got the shadow over my face of the microphone. Oh, that was a great one. Today is I don't know how to describe this, the most expensive rip-off Pokemon we've ever had. It's time for the Galarian Mr.Mime research, and I did buy the ticket purely because I wanted to make a video about it. No other reason. Let me know if you bought the ticket. I was having a conversation with both Tom and then Coops, sort of both of them, and Tom was like, I'll buy the ticket because I got nothing else to do really on the Saturday. And
it was the highlight of my day.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's a whole weekend. I'm like, okay, I might join in. And Coops is like, I want to make a video about it. I'm like, to be honest, that should be my logic too. So that's why I bought it. If you didn't buy it, genuinely, good on you. The research for Tappity Tap, honestly they could have come up with a much better name, not gonna lie. 5 stages of it, and we've already done 2, literally by doing basically nothing. So I've seen online this research takes basically very little time, very little effort, which is good, particularly if you're playing from home, considering the fact that London is now into tier 4. They've gone up a level in London, so yeah, Christmas, #cancelled. I need to catch 5 more ice types and then we'll come back and check what these amazing rewards are. I've seen Whismur is included, because everyone needs a non-shiny Whismur, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you know that? So we'll claim 3 incense, that's nice, because within the event that is what, 9 hours of incense, which is smashing. Encounter isn't alone in Vulpix, that's actually okay because it's a nice ice type, it's a rare shiny. 1 XL candy for it. Wow. Second encounter, Snorunt. Again, next spotlight hour actually, just before Christmas, which I think I need another shiny of it. The last shiny I got was like January 2019 or something maybe. Might have even been 2018. And we're gonna claim 2,000 dust and 3 rare candy, which is always very helpful. The first proper special encounter is Jinx. Jinx can be shiny now though, apparently, in the wild, which it's about time. It was like the only remaining one of all of those sort of baby Pokemon that had the shiny form out and then their wild forms, evolved forms, couldn't be. Jinx is now as shiny possible in the wild, which is long overdue. Oh my god, it's a hundo. Hello, Adam. Hello. I just got that. Hundo Jinx. That's totally unexpected. Forgive me, we need to check stage 2 because I got kind of distracted by not only Adam's dog and Adam, but also by the Hundo Jinx. So, Professor was talking at me. We've already completed one of the challenges. Spin and stop. Oh my god, you must have completed that while I was faffing around. So we've got to use 9 more berries to help catch Pokemon. They'll be all Pineaps, I assume, and catch another 11 random Pokemon. Simples. We've just done the Mega Gengar raids. We're going to see what we can get, because honestly, Mega raids are more interesting than Kyurem. We've got Registeel out at the moment for this raid weekend. Thank you, Virgil, for jumping in with us. That was nice. There's still Silver Pineaps and 2 rare candy. I'll take that. And I'm still on that win 45 raids task. No shiny Gengar. 1628 isn't that good. Le Gengar. We got the Gengar. No XL candy for that catch, which is a shit. I mean, I don't need it. It's a 93. See where we're. Oh, we can do stage 2. 3,000 XP. Thank you very much, game. And there's the fabled Whismur. Yay! Wow, I am so thrilled with that. Honestly though, why? I think maybe it's because Galarian Mr.Mime makes noises and stuff, and you know, Whismur was one of the mons. No, Whismur wasn't, it was Loutred. It was its evolved form that was featured in the Jirachi research. Why not put Loutred in there? Loutred's the one that makes the noise. It has freaking subwoofers for ears or something. Get in the bin, bloody Whismur. That catch, which is a Jigglypuff, could be shiny. Isn't shiny. That's a nice bike. And hit a great on it. It's like a GTA bike. It's like lime green. And we can claim 2,000 dust, 30 Pokeballs, which is good for the gotcha. Although, over the course of this week, I have literally thrown away probably about 5,000 normal Pokeballs because the gotcha seems to be getting nothing but normal Pokeballs. I'm really struggling to pick up Great and Ultras at the moment. Okay. The positive of Chimecho is Stardust. Other than that, it is 1,000 dust though, per catch, that's okay. But, get in the bin. 15 Psychic types, 3 nice curve throws in a row for 3 premium passes. Not too bad actually. Definitely be throwing those into Registeel and power up a Pokemon 3 times. Now Antek, I thought you might have heard that I'm not spending Stardust, but okay, screw you. Thank you Andreas, actually. This was a raid in Lithuania. The hundo's 1398, I think it is, and this was very far off that, 1340 something. Again, we have a hundo, we have a shiny. No foreign shiny. Brexit won't allow it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to upgrade from tier 2 to tier 3 in the research. 30 Ultra Balls, which is no bad thing, and there are the 3 premium battle passes as they're now called, and 3,000 XP.
Yeah, they're not good.
Nice, and we're going to get our Poffin. Nobody can argue with a Poffin, but it is only a quid. It's only worth 1/8 of the actual research itself. Let's claim it, 2,000 dust. The lovely sort of half baguette, half bread roll, croissant thing. And, oh, there's our first mime. 867. I think 886 is the hundo from what I've heard, so this isn't that good. It does look like something that belongs in a movie for like the Annabelle franchise, I'm not gonna lie. It is a weird one, but we're gonna catch it, check it. 6 candy for it, and 14, 15, 10. It's a weird one. Not sure I like it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it back to the Hamwell Stone Park, which is where I managed to grab enough Swinub candy to max up the level 50 Shundo. Unfortunately now, it seems to have changed to a Skarmory nest. Some of the nests seem to have changed with the event. It looked like Walpole yesterday with the slack-off nest. We've managed to complete the other tasks that we had to do, so we can claim 60 Mr.Mime candy, which I really needed considering the fact that I've lived in the UK for the 4.5 years of the game and have nearly 8.6 thousand candy. The last research task is going to require us to evolve. No shiny. It's going to require us to evolve that Galarian Mr.Mime. So, this... Oh God. This is why they give you 2, obviously, so that you can evolve one, but we're going to claim and get Mr.Rime in Pokemon Go. This is a brand new Gen 8, which, yeah, it's cool, but it's not worth 8 quid. It really isn't worth 8 quid, considering all, I mean, the items, obviously, that they chucked in there. Boom. This sort of fat controller-esque tap dancing weird dude. It's like a sort of weird psychedelic Mr. Monopoly, isn't it, really? Mr. Monopoly meets Fred Astaire. Again, this Mon, it's totally useless. Totally useless. There is no place for it in PvP as far as I'm aware. It's not going to be useful in raids, so this is an £8 event. Just in the bin, really. Totally not worth it. The spawns from the incense are basically the best thing about this. Obviously we need to finish off the research so we can claim that extra 3,000 XP. Here are our 2 Glacial Lure modules and 2,000 dust. Those are very premium items, which are nice, but here is our second Galarian Mr.Mime. Oh my god, that is so bad. Are you kidding me? That is literally one of the worst I think you can get. That is, you get in the ball, you smug little bastard. I mean, honestly. We've got it down. There it is. Is this going to be that bad? It's the 67%. Oh joy. Just going to check in on what the professor doesn't have to say to us, because don't care, frankly. There is 9,000 XP and we can unlock our 3 star pieces, which I can't argue with the star piece. 3 incubators, 600 coins, 6 quid, and then the star pieces do. So the items do make up for the £8. Honestly, that's mainly the reason I did it, is obviously the video content for you guys. We've got a stupid pose for it, which I'm not going to put in, I'm sorry. I like my level 47 pose too much. The items made up for the £8, but the mon that you catch, no way should they just put like a normal mon like that into a research thing. Shiny mythicals, great, I think that's a good idea, and then a release of a new legendary, that's kind of a good way to introduce a legendary into the game, like the Genesect and then the Regigigas. They were pretty worthwhile. Galarian Mr.Mime? No way, sunshine. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Jesse and James in the house. Trespassing. I might have to club them to death. Hope you're all aware that Jesse and James are appearing more frequently now for, I think, until like the 21st of December or something, so we've got, well, like 2 days. But they're still here, that's the key thing. So anybody who's struggling to do the Celebi quest, where you need to defeat them twice, while we battle them, what I wanted to say is, let me know in the comments if you actually bought the Galarian Mime ticket research for 8 quid, and if so, why? What was your reasoning? My reasoning, like I said earlier in the video, is basically the items that were included, like the incubators, the star pieces, and the braid passes, did equate to more than 8 quid. And also I wanted to make the video for content purposes, like actually give you guys something to watch. But also let me know if you didn't and why you didn't, because honestly I can't blame anybody who didn't buy the ticket. It honestly was some of the most lackluster research that I've ever seen. And the thing is, we've had some research days this year where it's been a play from home kind of special research, like Nidoran and Meowth and Snubbull. And they were good because they were easy tasks to complete at home and you could just do multiple encounters. That was really nice. Free as well, no Shadow Shiny. To then also flip that and go like, okay, probably the closest thing you can compare this to is the Shiny Celebi research was a bit dull as well, and also with the Team Rocket thing in it, it was quite annoying and potentially problematic. But even though the encounters for that were like a Diglett and a freaking, you know, whatever, oddish and stuff like that, not very exciting. At the end of it, you got a guaranteed shiny mythical, which is brilliant, and I would have gladly actually paid 8 quid for that. I mean, as soon as they announced Shiny Mew for that Kanto event, pretty much everybody, I'm sure, would have gone ahead and paid the $11.99 UK, obviously UK pounds. I don't know what it is in various other parts of the world. So genuinely, this one felt like I was buying a bundle of items, and the Galarian Mime was not really what I was going for. Like, it felt such like an afterthought, and such a letdown getting it. Genuinely, you know, if the items hadn't been worth more than £8, which they always are in like the boxes and the special research and things like that, you always get more items than you are paying money for, I wouldn't have got it. It was such a weird letdown. Maybe if they put like, you know, you could get 6, like every encounter in the research, special research, was a Galarian Mr.Mime, because then they would give you the capability to trade a few of them and hang on to a few of them or whatever like that. But you got 2 because you had to evolve one for the quest, so you had to evolve a Mr.Rime, and then you're stuck with another Galarian Mr.Mime, which for me was a 67%. But the thing is, I want to keep a Galarian Mr.Mime because at the moment you can't get it any other way. I guarantee you it could be in as soon as 2 weeks, or it could be in a year. But Galarian Mr.Mime will come to the wild or some egg event. So if you didn't get the ticket, you're going to get it for free anyway. It really felt much more like an obvious kind of money pinching opportunity from Niantic. Like I said, can you imagine if they monetized the entire Galarian set of Pokemon, or the Alolan Pokemon, each of them coming with a special research? Well, the whole player base would have lost their minds, because that's just the wrong way to go about it. You're monetizing and putting value on that Pokemon. And the thing is, it's not even particularly bloody useful. If it was something that was going to change the meta, or something that was going to be useful, or maybe they could have just dropped the shiny. Like say, oh, you get 1 guaranteed shiny Galarian Mr.Mime, and 1 normal. Be a bit more imaginative, Niantic, rather than just saying here's an £8 fee for some items and oh, you get this kind of mediocre Pokemon with it. Outside of the ticketed event, obviously there were wild spawns, which thus far I've seen quite a few people getting the shiny Cubchoo, which is nice to see. I personally haven't got it, but then I honestly haven't played that much. As far as I'm aware, the incense spawns, I mean, I've gotcha'd and caught a shiny Alolan Sandshrew. So I've got 2 of those, and a shiny Wobbuffet off incense. So the spawns seem to be quite good. Shinies are good, which, that's the thing, is like the free part of the event is almost better than the bloody research. You know? It makes very little sense. Did you enjoy the incense spawns that came with the event, or were you a bit annoyed? If you got a shiny, what shiny did you get? Do want to say, go and check out Casual Coop's experience of the Galarian Mr.Mime ticketed event, because it was him and Tom who kind of persuaded me to get the ticket. Not, like, obviously saying, hey, go and get the ticket, Milo, go and get it. It was their reasoning that really shifted my mind, because originally I was sort of going to play it and be like, no, fervently no, but then the thing is, if I can do the research and include it in the video and kind of show my perspective on it, then that's a good thing, to be honest. The Galarian Mr.Mime event spawns off of incense, and incense duration being increased to 3 hours is effective still until the end of Monday, which is very nice. So that's actually a 4-day chunk of time. It was live on Friday, it ends on Monday, so a long weekend, and the Galarian Mime research is obviously Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please do make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on, and of course smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next video or live stream. Do take care.